first time is the hardest. The first step, the first climb, the first jump, the first round, the first bound. This is our journey. This is our flag. This is our home, where brave men roam, where we do our drills, where we hone our skills. This is our mission. This is our reason. This is what we stand for. These are those who stand with us. And this is what's worth fighting for. This is teamwork. This is fighting spirit. It never gets easier. We just get stronger. We forge bonds close as brothers. Strong body, strong mind, strong heart. This is us. These are our sights. These are our brightest lights. These are the sounds we hear. And this is how we strike fear. Through the sweat and the tears, we serve 2 years, 10 years, every year. When our moment of pride comes and our time is finally done, we know we will do it all over again with our brothers in arms. We will march shoulder to shoulder. We will sing alongside each other. We will fight together, fly our colors, pledge ourselves, defend what's ours, protect what's ours. This is our army. This is ours.
Good morning to everyone. Welcome to Basic Military Training Center, School 2. Before we begin, may I kindly request that you have your phone switched off or put to silent mode. In just a moment, I'll be inviting our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ashari Ismail, for his opening address. Following that, we'll proceed on with the oath-taking ceremony and the singing of the national anthem. Without further ado, I will now invite our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ashari Ismail, for his opening address. CEO sir, please.
The first step is always the hardest, and today I would like to congratulate all of you for taking this first step to enlist yourself to national service. It's not a difficult step, but I know it came about with a very mixed feeling. Therefore, you should be happy to have this bravery and this courage to do this and put your time for the next 2 years. I'm Colonel Ashari Ismail, the CEO for School 2, and over the next 9 weeks, I'll be responsible for your well-being here. Allow me to share with you my command team. School Second in Command, Major Ideal. School Sergeant Major, Master Warrant Officer Tan Ming Lai. Manpower Officer, Lieutenant Ding Che. Safety Officer, Mr. Lee Kim Pan. Our Counselor, also known as the Orientation Officer, Mr. Ng Chin Seng, and our doctor, Dr. Jonathan, who will attend to any of your medical needs. Each of you are enlisting into Mohawk Company, and Mohawk Company is conducting the B3, B4, BMT, which are exactly what you have been graded in your medical condition. And this company is commanded by the officer commanding, Master Warrant Officer Jimmy Chia. Assisting him is Company Warrant Officer Firdaus. You find yourself being posted to the respective platoon. Their platoon are commanded by the platoon commander, beginning with Platoon 1, Lieutenant Nicholas, Platoon 2, Warren Keong, Platoon 3, Warren Thomas Ong. Our SF BMTC mission and vision is as such. Our mission is to transform each of you into a confident and competent soldier by, maybe the commander is saying, can you stop the individual from using his handphone? Commander, the third guy. the black shirt. As I'm speaking, have the courtesy and respect to listen to me and don't use your phone. I get back to my mission and vision again. Our mission is to transform each of you into a confident and committed soldier by imparting the basic military skills and sense of purpose. Our vision is to make sure that when you leave this place at the end of the 9 week, you will feel and you take away with a positive, memorable, and a meaningful experience. Our training framework guides how we train our soldiers and adopts a holistic, soldier-centric, as well as progressive and safe. At the end of your 9 week, you want to ensure that you take away from here being more fit, competent, resilient. In short, strong body, strong heart, and strong mind. The BMT training is progressive, as each of you must be proficient with your basic and before moving on to your next phase of your national service. The commanders will enforce the training standards so that you can train hard and you can train safe. Training is also customized according to your medical condition, your skills, and your fitness level, and you find yourself being grouped according to the same ability. Your commanders will conform to the training safety regulation as well as the authorized operating manual. Training will be carried out properly and safely. For example, should you come back from illness, the commanders will ensure that you have sufficient recovery time before you are told to participate in training. You find yourself also being paired up with your friends so that you can keep a lookout for one another. This is in the SF known as the buddy system. And there are many ways of evacuation in time of emergency through the sea, land, and air evacuation. Now, as part of our management philosophy, over the next 48 hours, you find yourself being interviewed by commanders. The intent is for him to get to know you better. And this will also allow you to bring up any concerns, challenges that you have, so that they can give you the necessary support. There are also other modes and channels of address that includes the counseling, the hotline. But what is important at this point is for you to know that should you have any concerns, challenges, I advise that you bring it up timely and speedily so that we can give you the necessary support that you require. Over the next 2 weekends, you find yourself staying in. This is to help you adapt and adjust to your new environment and to build new friends. You find the commanders staying back also to help you integrate with your friends. There are 3 phases in BMT. You find yourself going through these 3 phases over the next 9 weeks, beginning with the adjustment and assimilation, where you should feel safe to operate in this new environment together with your friends when working as a team, through many activities such as weapon presentation, sports and games, PT activity. In phase 2, you find yourself acquiring some of this knowledge through outfield environment with the intent to sharpen your skills, soldiering fundamentals, build your resilience. These are field camps, life ranges, hand grenade throwing, and close quarter battle. And in phase 3, the knowledge application, you get to go out and also put some of this knowledge to test, such as battle inoculation course, where you get to crawl over a simulated battlefield environment, and route marches with your friends. Now in BMT, we have a well-developed and comprehensive safety policy to combat the COVID-19 as well as the new Omicron variant. So some of these safety policies include the SMN measures, mask on policy, booster jab for those who have yet to get your booster, and for recruits who suffers from upper respiratory infection, we will swab and send you home. And daily ART will be conducted for those who are unvaccinated, at your expense. And for those who have, we will conduct a weekly ART session to ensure that each of us are safe and not a carrier of the virus. Now moving on to the dates, important dates as you go through your 9 weeks. This will include today at 9 p.m. I will get your commanders to ensure that you pick up your phone and call your parents and tell them 2 things. Number 1, tell your parents that you have been enlisted into Mohawk Company, School 2. And number 2, tell your parents that you get to see them again on the 21st of January, and this will take place as part of your first lookout. The venue as well as the time to invite you will be shared via commanders again. Now the rest of the dates you find here, which includes the 4th of March, your graduation parade. This, while it's so distant, but you will know that it will come relatively quickly as you enjoy through the training, do your best, work together with your team and your friends. Now in my last slide, I would like to conclude that whatever I have spoken over the last few minutes briefly covers the training and measurement system in BMT. I must assure you that training system is safe and progressive, and standards that the commander asks from you are realistic and achievable. To conclude, this is the start of your military life. By having a good start, you'll be able to move on to the next level of your national service with confidence, sense of pride and accomplishment. I can assure you that training, while it is customized to your medical condition, it will be demanding and tough. However, it will help you to develop your character and your values. Now with that, I invite all of you to stand for us to proceed the oath taking ceremony. Raise up your right hand, keep your feet together. If you are standing in between your backs, move away from your backs. Allow me to remind you that this is an oath of allegiance, the most sacred, symbolic, and dignified ceremony as you enlist yourself into national service. You will swear yourself to defend this country and to protect your family. Therefore, do it with pride, sense of conviction if you are allowed first. And when you are ready, you shall repeat after me. I, NRC number, full name.
I, T00.4379A, Daniel Dancing Dui.
Having entered the service of the Republic of Singapore.
Having entered the service of the Republic of Singapore.
Under the Enlistment Act.
Under the Enlistment Act.
Do solemnly and sincerely affirm that.
Do solemnly and sincerely affirm that.
I will always bear true faith and allegiance.
I will always bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Republic of Singapore.
To the Republic of Singapore.
I will be ready.
I will be ready.
At the order of the government.
At the order of the government.
To rise up to the defense of the Republic of Singapore.
To rise up to the defense of the Republic of Singapore.
I will obey the laws of the Republic of Singapore.
I will obey the laws of the Republic of Singapore.
And the orders of my commanders.
And the orders of my commanders.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
I will carry out my duties with integrity.
Courage and commitment at all times.
Courage and commitment at all times.
And I will preserve and protect.
And I will preserve and protect.
The honor and independence.
The honor and independence.
Of the Republic of Singapore.
Of the Republic of Singapore.
With my life.
With my life.
Put down your hand.
Enlistees, please remain standing for the national anthem.
Yang
Enlistees, please remain standing for some final words of encouragement.
As trainees who have just joined the SCF, you have become part of us. Start by devoting your heart and your mind towards your training. Know that through this training, you get fitter, faster and stronger for yourself and for the loved ones that you have sworn to protect. As we go through this journey, share the part of the SCF story with them. Before you leave this place, I want you to reflect on two things. Number one, ask yourself, why are you here? Number two, ask yourself, who are you doing this for? Ask yourself the why and the who. And when you know the purpose, the meaning of why you're serving, perhaps the next 2 years, next 10 years will be more meaningful and easier for you. With that, I'll leave you with the thoughts of putting in your best in your training. Don't use the medical condition as an excuse, but instead having a good values, good attitude, and you will excel in this training. Wishing you all the best and take good care of yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Enlistees, we have come to the end of this segment. Please collect all your belongings and exit row by row to the exit following our ushers. Thank you.